We back. You know, it's Cook Up ATL.
You funny. We about to get into y'all's favorite segment. I ain't gonna lie. Vito about to kick us off.
All right, so I ain't gonna lie. Check it out, man. It's 2025. It's after everything we talked about with the Tony Braxton trying to take half of my man's money. Hell, other people trying to take their nigga money. Travis Hunter with the whole, I think he should have got a prenup situation. I just feel like, I personally never really seen too many successful marriages.
I'm sorry
in
about
my
that.
life. Like that could be bad or
Sorry
it could be
for
good.
you.
It's just life. Come from Chicago, I never really seen too many successful marriages. So I feel like I don't think that marriage is necessary. I feel like if you love me and I love you, we don't gotta document everything and put everything in paper. Because if you decide you want to leave me 15 years from now, then you try to take some of my money, or vice versa.
Is it more just about the financial thing? You feel like the documentation makes it harder to go your separate ways?
I think that when you contractually obligate yourself to somebody else, it's always going to be harder if y'all decide to go both ways. I just don't see it. And that's just
But
me.
you can even if you don't marry somebody, you can make your woman that's been your woman for 20 years your power of attorney.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I didn't say. I just feel like marriage is not really for us. It's for others, so we can showcase ourselves as being married.
I feel like so if we think about the root of it, a man finds his wife and the woman waits to get choked. Like women don't choose their husband. Men choose their wife. Let's just get that part. So I just think that as men, we have to be exposed to the right woman to make us feel like this is our life partner. Because I feel what you're saying, but at the end of the day, a woman don't pick her husband. A man
I do
picks his
agree
wife.
with that. The man chooses, but sometimes I feel like the man may feel pressured to be in a marriage with a woman that he's been with, or if a child's involved, or if certain businesses are involved.
Let me
a lot of
marry
times
you.
when men have business with their girlfriend or whatever, they're not always so pressed about the marriage part because they already have business
So
together.
married for the wrong reasons.
Some people do get married for the wrong reasons.
That's a lot of times.
Some people feel pressured to make the marriage happen, maybe from the outside sources, the parents, But if you're a God-fearing person and you follow God and you with somebody for a long time, more so the decision to the marriage is more so to please God.
It's what you first said. Men stay for the kids. A lot of times, like if marriage comes in, we got married, we want to create a child, so we're not going to break up a happy home or the upbringing of our child because of our differences right now. So yeah, man, I think marrying does come for the wrong reason a lot, maybe 75-80% of the time.
Exactly.
I think that the dating process has a lot to do with whether or not you're dating to be married or not. Like, are you dating for the goal of marriage, or are you just dating just to have fun?
When you date to marry, when you're dating for the goal of marriage, it's almost like you're putting too much on a person. Because you want these expectations of a husband.
That's the key word.
When we only been dating.
Expectations.
Like, you gotta chill. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. In my previous relationship, like, he was definitely talking and thinking marriage, and I was just like, you are not ready to be married. Like, it's so much more growth that has to happen. So, you have to step into who you are as a man before you become somebody's husband. You have to be a leader. You can't just be a dictator. You can't just be running around telling everybody what to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's where the wrong reasons come in. Men are territorial. We're territorial. We're like dogs. Dogs are territorial. We find a tree. We go mark that tree.
I just thought
That's our
dogs did that so
territory.
they can find a way home, but
No,
that's
it's
just me.
territorial. They marking the territory. Yeah, so it's same thing. We move like dogs.
Like I said, I don't feel like marriage is necessary. And if we gonna be together, we gonna be together for the long time.
So what about your married homeboys? You think that they made a mistake?
I've DJed so many motherfucking weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many of them still together?
But see, at your age, you probably don't see as many weddings. But like at my age,
I've seen a lot of
lot
weddings.
of my friends and everyone around me is getting married, and I see a lot of great examples of marriage. Some of my very close friends have beautiful marriages. They've been together for 10+ years, and I'm not gonna say they don't go through stuff. They all go through stuff, but I see a lot of good examples of marriage.
Being with somebody for 10 years and saying we've been together 10 years and then getting married.
So marriage is
what are we getting married for?
So the topic
because they want to do more. You're not dead. Like you still got a whole lot more life to do at that point.
So the general statement:
10 years?
marriage
That's
is not
crazy.
for everybody and everyone.
I want to get married. That's just because I like being with one person, and I just like that whole.
And that's why I was going
like. I want to come home to you. I want to.
That's why I was
come home to your partner.
It's the convenience, right?
And I'll still be with my partner.
So
honestly.
it's the convenience, right?
I would want a man to want to marry me. I wouldn't put that pressure on him. But if I end up being with somebody for 15 years and we don't get married, no big deal. I still want jewelry.
15
I
years
want
is a long
jewelry.
time to even.
I want
do
all
that.
the. I want all the. Matter of fact, make me your power of attorney. You know what I mean?
I think what it was is
I want the ring,
I think our
the
grandparents.
house.
I think our grandparents and our parents married for love, for real. Even though
There you
even
go.
though it was a business transaction,
For
still,
traditional.
even though it was a business transaction.
And see, I
Purposes.
actually disagree with that because back in the day, women couldn't purchase houses. They couldn't have businesses. Some of them couldn't even work a job, so they
But I-
had to get married.
but I think it
in
was
order
love.
to get
It
you
was-
in the military. You had to get married in order to get the benefits
Right,
that
right.
you
But they
needed.
married.
But-
But go ahead.
My point, I just want to finish is I think the foundation was more love back in the day. Like I think
I
now,
think that we just weren't able to. They just weren't able to contact their husbands for
Well-
certain long periods of times in the day, and they
Well,
ain't know
was-
about Shirley and Mrs.
so
Pat
that-
down
so
the
that-
street.
That comes with less
With
distraction.
the apple pies and
With
shit.
the, you know what I mean?
That comes
They ain't
with-
know about
that comes
Pat
with
with
less.
the.
Well, let's think about time.
the pads.
That comes with less communication, beepers, payphones. We don't have pay. You can't go put 35 cents in the payphone anymore. That comes with no more cell phones. I mean, that comes with social media now. It's more distraction now. Back then, they ain't had no distractions. When did the payphone? You don't even have a payphone now. So when did the payphone came and left? You know, that's a good conversation. What happened to payphones? You can't even go to a goddamn payphone no more.
You don't need it no more. You got a cell phone.
But why?
The Wi-Fi is in the air.
That don't mean niggas. Still,
Once again, the person
niggas-
that doesn't use close friends
Hey, man.
doesn't know what vanishing
Listen,
is.
man.
Never doesn't even know a hidden
Shout out-
folder.
shout out to
in
the
his-
trappers
in his-
the trappers of America miss payphone. I'm not saying that I'm a trapper right now, but back.
But
in
I
the
get
day,
what you're saying. There
yeah,
are a
shit.
lot more distractions
it's
to
more
why
distractions.
people don't get married.
Yeah.
But when you find your person, you find your person, no matter
it was
what.
less distraction
And
now.
everybody doesn't find their person. And sometimes, you know, you don't.
Much distraction.
I'm not distracted. When I'm locked in, I'm locked in.
Not you,
ain't
but the nigga that
I don't give a
the
damn
nigga-
about the
but
1,500
that
people at the
man-
gas station that say, "Damn, you look good."
Not the
I don't
woman,
care.
but not the woman, but us men. It's a lot of distraction.
But you see the dialogue that this created, right?
Yeah.
How marriage is something that it's dependent on your upbringing.
You think
what
it's
you
a
used to
want.
seeing in your life.
Not a need.
Can you say what?
You think it's more of a want and not a need?
Exactly.
'Cause I
Everybody wants
want
to
it.
belong. Everybody wants to feel like they got that person. Everybody wants to feel like they got that person, but you
I
don't have
do.
to contractually be to that person. And then you like Tony Braxton trying to take a million money.
That's
Fuck
what men.
that.
Sick
And
about
that's
that.
what men scared of. That's the part. That's what men get afraid of. Because I'm a man, I can admit to it. You can build all this legacy up.
What about when the woman comes to the table with money and the man comes to the table?
It only
with money?
happened one
This
time.
argument, it doesn't only happen one time.
I'm
It
talking about that
happens a lot of times.
no, it happens a lot of times, but the time that we know it is the chick from TV, from the sitcom show, with her husband. It just happened
There's
recently.
a lot of women that are paying alimony to their husbands,
no.
like Halle Berry.
no,
Like, you know what I mean? Like
No.
Mary J. Blige. Like,
No.
there's a lot of women who have their own money who have been taken advantage of.
It's just not common. Like legitimation, legitimizing your kids.
I mean,
in Georgia.
it's actually a fact that black women are the highest paid right now, the most educated, and they're making the most amount of money right now. So that's a fact.
That's another
I feel like when
conversation.
finances is the main issue with inside of a relationship, it's hard to keep any relationship together because it's always a struggle over who's paying for what and da-da-da. But when both people have money and both people are working towards that goal, when you're dating, I'm dating you, you're dating me. Like, we're buying each other's stuff. Like, you know what I mean? It's not so, I don't think it's so much of a battle in that space. You know what I mean? But I feel you.
Jai's very headstrong. That's
It doesn't have to be completely financial though. The shit can be.
That's all.
It's so much that
Every
comes
woman
with
is not-
contractually
yeah,
being
every-
next to somebody.
Yeah, every woman's not head.
Like,
some women is not.
it don't gotta just be the money.
That's all. Some women are just want to just do their thing, create the kids, and take care of the kids. They're not as dependable. Some women are. They're not independent. They are dependent. You know what I mean? They just choose that lifestyle.
Why wouldn't you lie? What you not lying about today?
I ain't gonna lie, man, because we talking about y'all men and y'all stuff. I don't like men that are always commenting or having something to say. Like, you'll be talking to a guy, oh, I'm getting my nails done. Oh, get my favorite color. Are you paying for these nails? Like, I'm confused. Like, even when I'm at the gas station and a guy's like, oh, can I pump your gas? And I'm like, no, thank you. The gas pumps itself. Thank you. But if you really want to holler at me, pay for the gas. You know what I mean? Like, what? Why are men always like, oh, I don't like wigs, and I don't like this person dressing like that, and you got on this too much of that. What a part of that are you contributing to? Like, that's weird. And then you want to be mad because a woman asks you for money, but you're constantly having something to say about what she's wearing, where she's going, how many vacations she take. Did you pay for the vacation? Well, then you should be quiet. Like, I get tired of stuff like that. It's corny to me.
So if he paid for the gas, because you already done walked in, he need to cash app you what you paid for it, because you already done paid for the gas by the time he want to talk to you.
The thing is, when it comes to approaching a woman, it's a moment.
Okay,
It's
so
a time space.
Yeah.
When you look at the person, you see, you don't get on their nerves and bother them and chase them down and follow them around. Woo, woo, woo. But if you in a store and you stand in front of a beautiful woman and you really actually probably want to get her number, I would step up and be like, yeah, get my gas and her gas. And the girl would be like, oh my God, thank you so much. That's so nice. More than likely, if that guy comes and approaches me at my car or says something else to me, I would give him my number because I felt like that's thoughtful.
So what
you were
about-
actually on the spot. You was thinking ahead.
So what if you paying for your gas? He'd be like, oh, I see my wife in front of me. Hold on, he on the phone. Hold on, bro, my wife in front of me. Let me finish paying for her gas real quick. Let me talk to her when she walk out. He just came
It's
with
the
game.
same thing.
But he didn't spend
It's
no
still
money.
game. If he ain't spend no money, then you're wasting your time. Because at the end of the day,
No,
you calling me your wife, I'm not flattered by that. If I was your wife, I wouldn't be out here getting gas by myself. You be getting gas. You be cleaning this car. You be taking this car.
So what's the I ain't
doing
gonna
what
lie?
you want to do.
What's the I ain't gonna
My
lie?
I ain't gonna lie is that I don't like when men are commenting and saying something about the way that a woman wears their hair, their nails. Like I was in a nail shop one time and I was like, yeah, I'm up at the nail shop or whatever. Oh, get this color, get that color. Huh?
Okay, so you feel like if they're gonna make a comment, it need to come
If you
with-
want
it
me
need
to wear
come
your
with-
favorite color,
it need
you
to
should
come
be
with
like,
some
it should
dollars
come
behind
with, I'm contributing to this actual
Okay,
act that
I'm
you're
following
doing.
you. I'm
You know what I
following
mean? Like, oh,
I'm
what else you
following
need to get done? If not, just be quiet.
I'm following you.
Just
now.
be quiet. Oh, okay. Call me later, babe. Oh, have a good time. It's self-care.
It
But
sound
that
like
whole
it sound like a
telling-
personal moment happened.
that whole telling people what to no, it's not a personal moment. I just don't like that people do that. Like constantly do that. Like, oh, I don't like when girls wear wigs, or I don't like the sew-ins. I don't like the weave. I don't like this. I don't like that. Well, are you paying for it?
I said options is a beautiful thing, sweetheart.
It sounds like it seems that you judge a person's like by how much money they willing to spend, and that's
No,
not.
that's not.
That's what it sounds like.
That's not what it sounds like.
Like,
how you
like,
get- that's
like
it.
if a man is at the gas station, he compliments your beauty, and you telling me, I know I'm beautiful. Why don't you pay for my gas?
That's not what I said.
That's what it sounds like.
What I said was a guy will come up and try to get my number and be like, oh, can I pump your gas for you? And I'll be like, no, thank you.
What if he ain't? Okay.
It's 2025.
I'm just
the gas
saying I
pump pumps
understand.
itself.
So okay, so he has. To
I
pay
don't
for
care
your
if you don't
gas.
have no money or not. You could put $10 on the gas tank. But the thing is, if you want to make a gesture about whatever it is that I'm going about my business doing,
Got
you
you.
want to stop me in my tracks and
You just a
stop
boss,
me
Jack.
from doing whatever it is
You
that
just
I'm
a
doing,
boss.
then tackle one of these challenges that I have. Tackle one of these tasks that I got to get rid of.
He just see
if
the-
you see me put it, let's take money away. You see me put an air in my tire. You can't be like, oh, let me help you real quick.
I feel like a real man would do that though.
You know what I mean?
A real man.
That's
would
what
do
I'm
that.
saying.
But I see
Like-
what you're saying.
Like
Not a
it's
YN,
not
but
about
a
money
real
because
nigga.
at the end of the day, like I'm gonna put gas in my car anyway. I'm
That
gonna go
first
get my nails
perception
done
of the
anyway.
30 seconds is everything.
It's like the perception of things. It's like, why are you like? If I'm on the phone with you, let's take it to somebody that I'm actually kicking it with. I'm kicking it with you. I'm on the phone with you. I didn't ask you for no money to get my hair or my nails done, but you're having an opinion about.
So if he said,
how
I
should
want
get
you to
that
have
done.
pink nails instead of green nails, you're gonna be like, nigga, pay for that shit.
I'm not gonna say it like that.
I know, but
But in
I'll
so
be
many
like-
words.
But in so many words, I'll get you whatever you want to see if you was taking care of it. Why am I getting you something that appeases you? I was about to get pink nails. So now you want me to get green nails. Now I'm changing what I'm supposed to be doing so I can appease you. So yeah, no.
I think it's different mindsets to different levels in life.
Of course. I think, certain women go certain routes. John's just a boss. So, certain women look at certain different ways. Certain women just wish a man would just talk to them and they didn't have a conversation. You probably a woman that keep
I'm
them-
very nice. Let's just say this. I'm not arrogant in that way. People say, oh, you're beautiful. Thank you so much. But there's times when people say, oh, you're beautiful. And I say, thank you. And then they want to chase me down. I said, thank you. Or, oh, let me get your number,
That's
babe.
them YNs.
Let me get your number. This is a grown man that did this one time.
Oh, yeah. You
I'm
told
leaving.
us about
I'm
that.
leaving
Yeah, yeah,
MCK.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
leaving
yeah,
Whiskey
yeah,
Mistress.
yeah.
MCK Sunday night vibes. I'm with my group of girls. We're all going to the car. This man chased me down to the car. Let me get your number. I said, no, thank you. I'm not single. Oh, let me get your number. Let me get your number. I said, no, thank you. I'm not single. I got in the car. He's still at my window. I'm saying though, sir, no, thank you.
So we learned today, guys, Josh, I ain't gonna lie, is if you want her attention and you prefer her time and
That's
invest
really messed
time,
up. That's really messed up.
then it's gonna have to come with some financial security with your
Where them
pockets,
funds
nigga.
at?
Where them-
That's-
where them
Where them
funds?
The
funds
fact that
at?
they even interpret it like that tells me everything about who we talking to.
I mean, it's almost like this because I understand.
It's like
what
a
you're
backhanded
saying.
slap.
I understand what you're
I'm really-
saying.
but it-
I understand what you're saying, and I mean that's why I said it's different levels.
It's different
It's
levels.
different levels.
If I'm
of
on the phone with
thinking
you,
different
if I'm
levels of
about to
life.
if I'm about to go and get my hair done, And I'm like, I'm about to go get some braids. And I'm talking to a guy, and the guy's like, oh, I don't like braids. I don't like girls with braids. I would love if you got a sew-in, pretty hair
Why would
down
he
your
say
back.
that to you, though?
Get some
That's
bundles.
wild.
That's what I'm saying, though. I'm talking about people that are like that. And you're like, oh, you should be do-do-do-do-do. Then you shouldn't be saying that if you don't have bundles money, sir.
You're too comfortable to even.
Yeah,
talk
you're
to you
too
like
comfortable. That's not a flaw on my part. That's a flaw on your part. Why are you even talking to me?
I forgot what I was going to say.
I was going to pay for my
I
own
had
hair.
something good to say just now.
You inserted yourself in
that.
mine.
To say I don't like you with hair, with that certain type of hair, I don't like that. He had to hit maybe like 2 or 3 times. So maybe y'all on like a different level to where he would feel comfortable.
I don't know why
enough.
every time we have conversations about relationships, you guys are talking about somebody you met the same day. We are talking about people that you have a relationship with, or you that feels comfortable enough to tell you that he like your toes with white polish.
I think it branched from the menu at the gas station. That's why the video said that, because it branched from the gas
It's different
station.
levels of thinking. It's different levels of thinking.
I think
life.
So to
That's
wrap this conversation up.
No, it's a really good conversation.
So to wrap this, because we can do this again for 30 more minutes. But
sure.
I think to wrap this, it's different calibers of women. And as a man, you got to know how to step to a woman and be you're going to be a gentleman, of course, but common doesn't stand out next to rare, and you have to be rare. You have to be different, because I think as men we so used to the common of what we just used to the common, and I think we want rare. I mean, as women, they get tired of the multiple plural basic nigga trying to do average whatever
Some YN shit.
and come with.
If you want to stand out, if you want to stand out as a man, you have to stand out as a man.
Yeah. There is,
and it doesn't have to be a financial thing. It's more so paying attention to detail as you're moving throughout the day.
And I think
it could be something as simple as, let me help you pick this up, or let me do, but being there in that moment and being present and actually paying attention and being like, oh, I can slide in and do this next. You might actually have a better chance of getting my number if you show me that you're actually paying attention. And it's less about the money that you're spending and more about the fact that you're on point.
I agree.
You know?
I ain't gonna lie, it's the same thing. I don't even need to talk. It's men and women, we have common and we have rare goals. And I think we just gotta find some way to meet them. That's my ain't gonna lie. I think my ain't gonna lie is we forget about we all have common, we all have rare goals. The same thing we talking about. And I think we just got to meet in the middle sometimes, and we just forget about that tug of war in that negotiation line. That's all it is.
You feel like who has common goals? Both men and women?
No, I think the common denominators. Yeah, I think we sometimes forget that as a man, it's certain things that whether you learn from your upbringing or you learn from watching your favorite TV show or you learn from influence of just seeing somebody doing good around you that gives you good energy. I think as a man, you learn to be influenced by something, because it goes back to what I said. We pick our wives. And I think for a woman, the common denominator is, I'm tired of a man saying what they going to do or what they can't do. Nigga, just show me. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, all of us men can talk a good game, but it's really about the nigga that can kind of just show something different. I just, like, for example, I always tell women, I may not be the guy that can take you on a trip, but you can expose me to when you got back from that nigga that did take you on a trip. We can go together. Now we can go together.
Now that is hilarious.
I'm just being real.
That's hilarious.
But
this goes back to what we was talking about episode 1 when we were talking about dating with everybody is exposed to different things. Correct. As they date. Like say y'all meet a woman and the woman is a great cook and you ain't really never dated nobody that really cook like that. So now moving forward, every time you date somebody, you're comparing, does this person cook like this person? It's like the more you learn, you level up your own life. So you take yourself out. Yeah. Like we take ourselves out. We go see a movie. We know what we like. We take ourselves on trips, everything. So the older you get, the less tolerance you have for basic things, because you have already put yourself in a place where you're not even basic. Now on the flip side, if you don't feed yourself steak and lobster, you can't expect somebody to feed you steak and lobster. You know what I mean?
Or what you just said, like, oh, the way he cook, you know what? I like him. Let me show him what I like so he can do it how this other nigga do it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, girls do it all the time.
What do you mean by that?
Like, you get what I mean?
Clarify.
You get what I mean,
Don't
Vito?
put him in it.
Did you get what I mean perfectly?
He took the
Vito?
glasses off.
What I'm saying is, that other nigga that was treating you wrong and all that shit, boom, that nigga was trash, whack. He do some shit very good that you like. But you really like this other nigga. He may not, could be, but you know what? Let me show you something. And that nigga might be like, oh, shit. And he's blown away. But he just not know that you got that from. So that's what I'm saying.
I guess. I don't know. I don't personally feel like I need to teach a man to be a man. I feel like I like people to be authentic. You got to be a man,
but you show me something new.
I like when I show somebody something new, like for instance, say I went to a restaurant and I went with somebody else to the restaurant, and then fast forward, I go to that restaurant again. Even when that person, I told you this on another episode, even when that person say, oh, have you ever been to the restaurant?
You're not gonna tell him you
I'd
have.
be like, no,
Right.
I ain't never been here.
Right.
Because I don't want him to feel like I've been here before.
I like it.
I want him to feel like this is his first experience and he's exposing me to something.
Makes sense.
And
Conclusion
a
of the
lot
day.
of times
Grown woman.
when you show too much
Grown woman.
and you think you know too much as a
Right.
woman, it kind of emasculates a man in a way. It like, you know,
it
it makes him feel like, damn, what
intimidated.
haven't you have done?
Right.
Like, you know, so like, yeah, I done been to travel to different places and done different things, but I will be like, no, I ain't never been here. Not
like
with
it.
you, I ain't never been here.
But so more of the
know what I
story,
mean?
grown woman vibes. As we wrap up, grown woman vibes right here, man.
No, it's
Grown-
not.
But I think we see things. I think we just all talking different.
I think that we need to hear from you guys about what y'all not gonna lie about.
Comment.
comment.
And so maybe give us some of what y'all not gonna lie about, and we're gonna talk about it on the show
Yes.
and see
Read
what, and
comments.
see how we feel about all of that
we reading comments with names.
Yes.
with the
We
names.
add
With
you and all
names.
that because if you talk crazy, your name is coming up on
Your
the
wife
screen,
see it,
my
nigga.
boy.
Don't say the wrong thing if your
Don't
wife
do
come on
that.
in. Hey, cause
Talk crazy.
it's a lot of husband and wives that turn into these podcasts late night when they laying in the bed. So this is the perfect.
Yeah, it's a great conversation.
It's a great
So
conversation.
yeah, that
Absolutely.
wraps up our segment for I Ain't Gonna Lie, y'all. We will be
Yes.
back to talk more topics.
Right.
Stay tuned.
That was perfect.